Hi, I'm John Kolaska with BreakingMuscle.com. This is the first video in a three-part series to introduce some basic yoga stretches which you can incorporate with your workouts. Today I'd like to focus on the foundations of yoga, including an amazing breathing technique. Part 2 will focus on upper body stretches, neck, upper back, and shoulders. Part 3 of this series will focus on the lower body, the hips and the legs. Now, yoga has many amazing benefits. Increased flexibility, range of motion, and greater lung capacity, just to name a few. But before we begin, it's important to understand that stretching should not be painful. If you're suffering while doing this, that's a sign that you may be overstretching, which is counterproductive. That's why it's necessary to stay focused on what you're doing. You need to be able to feel the difference between good pain and bad pain. Differentiate momentary discomfort from prolonged torture. And if you feel any sharp, stabbing pain, or another sign is if your face starts to really cringe up, that's a sign that you need to back off. The key is to relax, and that's what we're going to work on today. The term yoga comes from a Sanskrit word meaning union, to join or bring together. Well, join what? The ancient texts talk about merging the individual self with the supreme self. And that means different things to different people. So for our purposes here, we'll be merging body, mind, and breath. Everyone can understand that, right? So for the body, that's obvious. Over the next 2 videos, I'll be demonstrating some movements and postures designed to target specific muscles and joints. The mental aspect of this work involves staying focused on your body in the moment, as opposed to thinking about what you'll be doing later or making your grocery list or whatever. It can wait. This is an important part of your routine. It will help improve your performance because you're building new neural pathways from the brain to the rest of the body. Now for the breath. And this technique will take your yoga practice to a whole new level, and it has 2 main aspects. The first part of this breath is the movement of the ribs. And on BreakingMuscle.com, in the video section under yoga, there's a great 3D video which illustrates diaphragmatic breathing. You can see how the action of the diaphragm moves the ribs. Check it out. But to experience this and feel it in your own body, bring your hands onto your lower side ribs. As you inhale, feel for the expansion of the ribs. As you exhale, pull the belly back towards the spine. Engage the lower abdominal muscles. The second part of this breath, which hopefully you just heard, is like whispering with the mouth closed. Energetically, it resonates in the throat, but the neck muscles are relaxed. It has this soft whisper quality to it, but you breathe through your nose. This is referred to as ujjayi breathing. And by combining these 2 actions, expanding the rib cage and engaging that whisper sound in the throat, that creates a breath which is both invigorating and calming. And the action of deep breathing also saturates the blood with energy, or qi. And focused stretching then brings this supercharged blood to that area of the body being stretched. So keep practicing your Ujjayi breathing, and in the next video, we'll incorporate this with some stretches for the upper body. I'm John Kolaska with BreakingMuscle.com.